Hey folks, it's Eddie Lauser here with Educated Veteran. Today's segment we're talking about, there was a young man in one of the groups that I am a part of, and he had applied to multiple different jobs at a couple of different companies, and he received multiple offers, which is good. That's where you want to be. You want the option to have multiple offers simultaneously, so you can go through and weigh your options, your pros, your cons. Well, inevitably, once you decide on an offer, you're going to have to say no or decline the other offers that you may have. And so that's what this gentleman did. He declined an offer, and the company came back and asked, could you tell us why it is, or can we ask you to tell us why it is you declined the offer? And this gentleman came to the social media group that I'm in to ask the question, like, what do I say? What do I tell this company? It could be for a lot of different reasons. It could be they didn't offer enough money, or they didn't have the tuition assistance or reimbursement program that you're looking for, or they didn't have the hours that you were looking. Whatever the case would be, whatever the reason was that you turned down the offer, it could be just that after going through the interviewing process and meeting with the people and maybe even taking a tour of their facility, you just realized it just wasn't the place for you, and that's perfectly fine. And so he was asking the question, what do I tell the company? Well, here's the kicker, folks. You don't need to tell them anything. Just like when you go to an interview and you don't get selected, you may or may not get told. And if you do get told, all they're going to say is, thank you for submitting, or thank you for your interest in the position. We have decided not to pursue, the hiring process with you any further, or something to that effect. That's it. They don't get into the specifics as to, your interview sucked, or, you don't have these skill sets on your resume that we're looking for, they don't get into the details. They don't get into the specifics, nor should they. And they don't have to, and they typically don't. So why is it, if you flip the coin around, that we feel like we owe them an explanation? It's what's fair is fair. They don't owe us an explanation. We don't owe them. I'm not saying ignore them and be, an ass about it, but you don't need to get into the specifics. You don't need to say, well, you didn't offer me enough money, or you did not, because here's the thing is, even if you do say that, let's say you do. Let's say, for example, that you declined the offer because you just didn't, it didn't fit right with you. It didn't sit right with you. You didn't feel like that would have been the company right for you. And then you give them a reason, like, you don't really want to say that. So you come up with some other reason. Perhaps you say, well, it just wasn't in the salary range I was looking for. Now all of a sudden, they come back and they say, oh, okay, well, how about we increase it, $5,000 a year? Would you reconsider? So now you get into this back and forth game when all along you just wanted out, right? You just wanted to just let bygones be bygones and be like, nope, sorry. So you start getting into these reasons why. You're giving them an opportunity to, which is all the reason why they don't want to give you an explanation if they don't select you. Is because then you can come back and say, oh, well, I just had a bad day that day during the interview. If we can have another one, I promise I'll do better. They don't want to get into that back and forth conversation, and neither should you, okay? So it's really simple. If you're going to decline an offer, just say, hey, thank you for your offer. I'm declining. It was great meeting all of you. I had a wonderful time through the interviewing process. I've set my sights on something else, or I've taken a position in another company, or whatever the case would be. Just keep it cordial, keep it light, keep it simple. You don't owe them an explanation. I hope that helps. This is Eddie Lazary, helping you have a wonderful Monday, helping you become an educated veteran.